Hello friends, welcome to the Warrior series of BFM. In Warrior series, we are covering the case studies plus MCQs. Now these are all PYQs. Today I'll be covering very important case studies, numerical case studies on Forex. Don't miss even a single one. Okay? Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell icon. Do it fast. Let us suppose that the spot rate of USD per euro is spot euro equals to USD 2.543. The exchange rate 3 months forward is euro 1 equals to USD 2.678. What will be the forward point? So right now, look at this. Spot rate is given as 1.2543. 3 month forward is given as 2.678. What will be the forward point? What do you say? What do you say? Let me see. Let me see the comment section. What do you say? Very simplest numerical. Simplest means you can't get a numerical simpler than this. Let me see. Comments. Comments. Yes, what is the answer? Comment section. What is the answer? It is just subtraction. Simple, isn't it? Let me show you. See this. Spot is given as what? 2.543. Forward is given as 2.678. Just subtract these two. So 8 minus 3, 5. 7 minus 4, 3. And what is this? 6 minus 5, 1. 135 points. Simple one this was. Right? Very simple. Next one. Now, some difficult one. Calculate the TT buying rate for GBP INR. If USD INR is 43.8587, GBP to USD is 1.934549. A margin of 0.15% is to be loaded. As I always tell you, in any Forex problem, you have to focus on 3 points. Which are the 3 points? Yes, which are the 3 points? See, first what you have to look at is whether it is buy or sell. Buy or sell. Always. Now here it's easily given, I think so, yeah. TT buying rate, it's clearly mentioned. But if it is not mentioned, then what? If it is not mentioned, then if whenever it's export, kindly note this. Whenever it is export, I'll write it over here. Whenever it's export, means buying, I'll write it. For buying, it's always export. And reverse is true for selling then. If selling is there, then import. If you have an importer, you are doing a selling transaction. If you have a exporter, you are doing a buying transaction. Simple. So first step what you have to look at is whether there is a buy or sell transaction. Step number 1. Step number 2, forward points. What about the forward points mentioned? Means forward points are always there whenever you are doing a future dated transaction. There is something given as spot, there is something given as forward. It will be given in the numerical. After 1 month the rate will be like this, after 2 months the rate will be like this. Means basically we are talking of forward. Okay? So, forward margin means it will be given over here after 1 month, after 2 months, something like this. Now in this problem, is it given after 1 month the transaction is to be done? Is it given something like this? The transaction is to be done after 1 month. Nothing. What is mentioned? When is the transaction done over here? When is the transaction done over here? Okay, I'll give you options in the comment section. Is the transaction done in spot or forward? Only 2 options. is the transaction done in spot or forward? Think. Is the transaction being done over here is in spot or in forward? So it is in spot, correct? The transaction is done in spot over here. Got it? It's done in spot. Because spot means what? Right now. Today only the transaction is being done. That is called a spot. Got it? So it is done in spot. So if it is done in spot, what are the forward margin then? There is no forward margin. Zero. No forward margin. Okay? No forward margin. Simple. Third point. TT margin, or we call it exchange margin. Any name can be there. It can be called as TT or it can be called as exchange. Anything. So now you have to look at it over here. Is the TT margin given? Yes, given. Margin of 0.5%, 0.15%. Now what is 0.15%? Okay, one more point I forgot to tell you. In forward margin, although it is not asked over here, but in exam if it comes, then what? Whenever there is a premium, okay, you have to use the plus sign, means you will have to add spot plus premium. Whenever there is a discount, you will do subtraction, spot minus discount. Clear? So that is basically regarding the forward. How will you decide whether premium or discount? Premium is always when the right side is bigger. Okay, in forward rates, when the right side is bigger in the forward rate, it is called as premium. So 49.45, it will be premium over here, but it should be in future rates, not in the spot rate. Spot rate, it does not define whether anything is premium or discount. Spot rate is spot rate. Premium or discount is always decided using the forward rate. Clear? So now, let's talk about the TT margin. TT margin. This TT margin, you'll use a simple logic. Whenever you are buying anything, you'll be using the subtraction, minus. You'll be using minus over here for buying. And whenever you sell, you will add. For TT margin, this is the logic which will be used. Whenever you buy, you will add, subtract. Whenever you sell, you will add. Okay? So now here what are you doing? Buying rate. So buy. So subtract. But for that you need to know the TT margin. So let's solve the problem now step by step using these steps. First, buy or sell. So is it buy or sell? Buy. Simple, buy. Okay. Now which buy? See, there are again 4 buys over here. Cash buy, TC buy, TT buy, bill buy. Again, which buy rate will you use? In exam, they will confuse you like anything. But if you are clear in your views, you won't get confused. Cash and TC. These are always used for cash dollar. If I give you cash dollars in your hand, in the bank, that is called as cash. TC means traveler's checks. Generally, the cash rate and the TC rate is generally same. Cash rate and the TC rate is generally same. Okay. TT means what? TT means wire transfer, money transfer through online media. Online means SWIFT. So no risk involved in it. Here the rate will always be lower as compared to others. Bill buying, buying or selling. Bill means what? Future dated. Whenever you are dealing with forward rates, at that time you will follow the bill rate. But here no forward rate. So here you will be following TT. TT rate you will be following. Okay. So now let's talk of TT rate. So now forward points are 0, but you have to first find out the spot rate. Spot rate is what? See, you want to find out GBP to INR. Look at this, GBP to INR. So that is equal to, now this is known as chain rule. Chain rule means what? Chain rule or cross currency. Here you don't know GBP to INR, you have to find out. But what do you know? You know GBP to USD to INR and GBP to USD. You know this. USD to INR and GBP to USD. This you know. So one thing you must note that USD can get cancelled. This is denominator, this is numerator. So use this GBP to USD into USD to INR. See, UU will get cancelled. So write down the rates now. GBP to USD. What is the rate of GBP to USD? 1.9345. See this. But will I use 45 or 49? Which one will I use? I am buying. Whenever I am buying, this is the left side rate. Always remember, left side is always buy, right side is always sell. So I'll be using 1.9345 for GBP to USD. What about USD to INR? This second one, it's over here. 43.8587. So what will I use now? You tell me. 85 or 87? Will I use 85 or 87? Comments. I'll be using 85. Correct. 85. Why? Because buying. So multiply this. 1.9345 into 43.85. Multiply this. You'll get the answer as, let me see how many of you get the answer. What is the answer you are getting? Comments. Everyone in the comment section. The answer you should get is, yes, it is 84.8200. 84.8200. This is your spot rate. You have got up till now only spot. 2 steps are remaining. Forward and TT remaining. It is only spot. So now, this is spot, you have got it. Now, let's focus on forward. Now, forward is 0. There is no forward margin. So, leave that. Now, third one. Jump to the third step. TT. What is TT given? 0.15%. So, 0.15% into this rate, final rate, whatever you have got. 84.82. So, 84.82 into 0.15 upon 100. 84.82 into 0.15 upon 100. Okay. So multiply this, you will get it as 0.1272. 0.1272. Now this is your TT margin in dollars. Okay. But what will you do with this? Will you add or subtract? I told you earlier. Whenever you are buying, you will subtract. Whenever you are selling, you will add. So here I am doing buying. So I'll subtract. So 84.8200 minus 0.1272. So the answer becomes 84.6927. 6927. So this is the final rate which you will be getting. This rate you will have to give it to the client. Okay? This rate you will be giving to the client. Got it? This is how the numerical will be solved. It's called a chain reaction or chain rule, cross currency rate. Got it, everyone? Clear? Move on. Next. This is a difficult one. A UK business needs to pay euro 1 lakh to German supplier in 60 days. Okay? A UK business, let me make it bigger. Now it's better. A UK business needs to pay euro 1 lakh to German supplier in 60 days. When the contract was signed, the exchange rate was £1 equals to euro 1.15. Cost at that time was euro 1 lakh upon 1.15. So this is simply division. 1 lakh divided by 1.15. So this much was the cost. Pound 86,957. How did you get this? Pound 86,957. Just divide this. Whatever you have got. See, this much was the euro payment and the rate between euro and pound was this much. Okay. So 1 lakh euro divided by 1.15. These many pounds you will have to pay. Pound was considered as a higher currency. Even today the rates of pounds are higher. Although the UK's economy is down, but then also England's economy is down. Okay. So pound 86,957. The British pound might weaken against the euro by the payment date. So they are afraid that the risk is the pound might weaken. Pound might weaken means what? If I have to buy 1 pound, now I am paying 1.15 euro. But if the pound weakens, then I'll have to pay 1 euro only. Okay? This will come down. So for buying 1 pound, now I am paying 1.15 euro. After let's say 1 month, how many months? After 60 days. Okay? So after let's say 60 days. Okay? Then I might have to pay, kindly note, 1 pound equals to euro only 1. So if I have to pay euro 1, it means what? What has weakened, what has got stronger? You need to understand this concept very well. Now if I ask you, 1 pound right now is 1.15 euro. After 60 days it will be 1 pound equals to 1 euro. So who has weakened and who has become stronger? Always consider it in the simple terms. Buying potatoes. Okay, for 1 kg potato, I am paying right now 1.15 euro. Let's consider this as a potato. So 1 kg potato, I am paying 1.15 euro. After 60 days, let's say, I will have to pay only 1 euro for 1 kg potato. Same, 1 kg is same. So what has happened? Potatoes have become cheaper. Same thing over here. Pound has become cheaper. Pound has become cheaper means euro has become stronger. Simple logic, isn't it? Commodity doesn't change. The logic doesn't change. Let it be potato, let it be pound, let it be gold, let it be anything. Quantity doesn't change, means logic doesn't change. Whenever you face any problem like this, in which has gone cheaper, which has become weaker, so in that case what you do, whatever is given as 1, whatever is not changing, consider that as potatoes and then think. You'll find it easy. So now let's look at the problem. The problem is, so this much is the pound amount. Okay, right now I have paid this much pound amount. But what am I expecting is the British pound might become weaker in future after 60 days. Now I am the company. Okay, I am the company holder and you are the bank. Let's say. Now what should I do? The company should do the following to cover the risk. This risk I have to cover. If the pound becomes weak, then what? So what should I do among these 4? The business should enter into a forward contract today to buy euro 1 lakh in 60 days at a predetermined forward rate. So I'll first decide right now only. I will buy the euro 1 lakh euro from you in 60 days. Second, the business can enter into a forward contract to sell euro 1 lakh in 60 days at the predetermined forward rate. Okay? Number B. Number C. The business would enter, no, bank now. The bank would enter into a forward contract. So your bank is entering. Business is not entering. Bank is entering. Forward contract to buy euro 1 lakh and in 60 days at a predetermined forward rate. And bank could enter into a forward contract today to sell euro 1 lakh in 60 days at predetermined forward rate. So which one among these will be true? What do you think? Think everyone. This is a typical question which will clarify the doubts in the minds of many students. Think A, B, C, D, comment section, everyone. Give it in the comment section. Okay, I'll explain you. See this. I've seen some comments. Students are getting confused between A and C. Kindly note one simple trick. Who is having the risk? There are only two players now. One is the business, means this company, UK business, and second is the bank. There are only two players over here. Who is having the risk? Is bank having the risk or is the business having the risk? Business, it's given, no? The British pound might weaken against the euro, means this, the risk is faced by this business. This company is facing that, oh, if it weakens, then I might lose. So the one who faces the risk will always enter into the contract. The other party will not force. See, here it is forcing. Who will force? Bank has nothing to do with it. So this option is clearly out. Both these options are out. Bank out. It's only business. Now the real question is, business could enter forward contract to buy euro 1 lakh or sell euro 1 lakh. This is the real problem now. See this, what is this business doing? This business has to pay, okay, euro 1 lakh to the German supplier. So it has to, the German supplier, see, understand this, I am in UK and this is German supplier, German. So I have to pay, what I have to pay? I have to pay euro, okay, euro 1 lakh. So euros are to go out. But when? After 60 days. So if euros are to go out after 60 days, so I'll have to sell euros after 60 days to this guy, German supplier. So if I have to give euros after 60 days, now again remember, there are only two currencies. Everywhere there will be only two currencies. So I have to give euro. So what should I get back? This transaction is happening in London. So London's currency is what? Pound. So I'll have to get euro, get pounds. So if this UK based supplier, this company, I have to give euros, so I have to get what? I have to get pound. So I'll enter into this contract, pound. So that's what is mentioned. The business could enter into a forward contract today to buy this euro 1 lakh. So you buy euro 1 lakh. Why should I buy euro 1 lakh over here? Why should I buy? Because I have to give it to that person. Okay? So I'll be having pounds at that time with me. So I'll enter into a contract right now only. Let's see. After 60 days, I have to give euros to that German person. So right now book the contract. Okay? So I'll buy it from the bank. I have to give euros. So I'll buy it from the bank. Buy from the bank. So bank will do the selling. Understand this. Bank will do the selling transaction. So bank will do the sale. Customer will do the buy, euros. Okay? And what will happen? I'll get the euros from the I'll get the euros from the bank. Bank will give me euros. And these euros I'll give it to the German party. So I am the customer, I'll be buying euros from the bank, but bank will be selling euros to me. Always remember, it's a reverse transaction. Whenever you think from the customer's angle, here the option is given for the business, for the customer. So that's why it's a buying. If this would have been, the bank wants to do what? The bank will be selling. Okay? Got it? So this is the option. The answer is A. Got it? Even this answer C, where is it? Sell? Yeah. In fact, A and D options are same. Only the point is who is forcing it, or who is doing the who is taking the initiative. The question is over here is initiative. Bank will not take the initiative because the customer is at risk. So customer will take the initiative. Okay? Understood? Important terminology, important case study. Clear everyone? So now, before going everyone, kindly join our new batches. Crash courses are coming up. New crash courses. Exam is only 2 months now. Crash courses are coming up. The new increment Mahapack has already started. Join it. Use this number 080-463-95886. Call on this number.